fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up.
Hello, world. Welcome to the morning spread, the Monday morning spread right here on the Betting News Network. All brought to you by our lovely sponsors at OnlineCasinoGames.com. Use promo code BNX20 for $20 in free chips right now at OnlineCasinoGames.com. Nate Hourning joined by my good friend Betting the Pitch here to talk all things World Cup as we've got a wild weekend to recap, as well as two more round of 16 contests happening tonight, including our very own United States going head-to-head against Belgium. We got Jackson in the shadows helping us out as well. Big day on the Betting News Network. Mr. BTP, how you doing? Big weekend for you. How'd you enjoy the holiday?
Yeah, doing good, man. Yeah, I'm back in New York for the holiday weekend. So enjoying some time with the fam. And, what a game last night. I mean, just...
Dude. Incredible.
Wasn't expecting that, obviously. I mean, I think we were both kind of leaning towards the under. I didn't have anything official in the game, so I actually got to sit there and just enjoy it. And it was awesome. It was awesome.
Go. No, it was incredible, man. And, England going into Mexico, going into the Azteca, where it's, tough to get a win, let alone compete with anybody. And, Jude Bellingham turned that game on its head in, 2 very quick minutes. I mean, it was, I don't want to say Mexico was dominating, but they were looking rock solid for a while. And then Jude got one, and, I blinked and Jude had a second one. And then all of a sudden it's 2-0 England, and Mexico's kind of on their heels. So just a wild game from start to finish. But, it was exciting. But yeah, you said it. We both kind of leaned towards it being a much lower scoring game than it was on the scoreboard. But everybody got to see some 4th of July fireworks down in Mexico City, as there was plenty of scoring going on. But England moving on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, got to give props to Mexico. I didn't think they were going to be able to hang with England. I mean, right. I didn't think they were going to be able to really take care of Ecuador the way that they did, and I've been completely wrong about them this tournament. Mm-hmm. They've been really impressive. I think they got a bright future with Mora. I mean, the kid is just an absolute stud. But yeah, the England at the end of the day, I think just too strong, too much skill, quality at the back and everything. So, but yeah, I mean, props to Mexico. I thought that they were going to get that equalizer. I mean, they were throwing everything, including the kitchen sink at England at the end there. So I thought they were going to pull through, but yeah, what a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, entertaining start to finish, heartbreaking for Mexico. But I mean, yeah, you kind of said it. At the end of the day, England, just the more skilled team, has more talent, and Mexico is much of a team of destiny, as we can call them. They just got overpowered, unfortunately, by one of the best in the world. So, congrats to England. Shout out to Mexico for showing up, making it a game. But yeah, phenomenal showing last night on the pitch. And we're actually going to pause our little conversation real quick because we do have special guests joining us today. You guys know him, you love him. We play his stuff every single day. Frank Michael Smith, the creator of Play Geo Games. Frank, how you doing, sir? Happy Monday.
I'm feeling good. How you guys doing?
Oh, doing great, man. Doing great. Ready to roll. What have you thought about just this tournament as a whole? And then maybe your thoughts on the U.S. going into tonight's game.
I mean, is this not the best World Cup you can remember? Like the first one I really remember is like 2006. I think that's probably like my formational World Cup memory. And I don't remember anything as good as this. There's so many goals in extra time. All the stars are showing out. Like, I'm a half Brazilian fan because my family's from there, and I'm devastated watching Holland yesterday. But like, what a show! I mean, I don't remember anything comparing to this.
I was going to say we hadn't even gotten to that yet, but yeah, Norway taking down Brazil in a 2-1 thriller yesterday. Look, me and BTP were both expecting goals in that match. I don't think we expected the first two to come not only so late in the match, but also from the Norway sideline. Norway jumping out to a 2-0 lead. Eventually, Brazil gets on the board with a Neymar PK there, but got to give props to Norway. And I mean, you said it, Frank. Even though you were rooting for Brazil in that match, it's Erling Haaland, right? All you got to do is just give him his flowers and try and pick your jaw up off the floor because of what that guy does. He just single-handedly changing games, and I mean, really, almost single-handedly leading this Norway team into the quarterfinals and beyond.
Can you hear me good? Is my mic good?
There you go. You're good now. Whatever you just did, you were rock solid. You were a little underwater there for a second.
I think I screwed something out. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Hold on.
You think. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I think that Brazil, I mean, obviously missing that penalty. I actually had Bruno G to score assists. I gave him out at like plus 275. So I was like, wow, he's stepping up to take the penalty. Like, this is a dream come true. And just a poor penalty. I mean, I just don't understand the whole stutter step, slow your, momentum to the ball. And if the keeper just stays patient, I feel like they have an advantage there. But yeah, props to Holland and Norway. I mean, just what a player he is. He's just unbelievable, that guy. And I had both teams to score in that game. So that late penalty was just clutch. I was like, please, Neymar, like, please make this. I couldn't believe it that it actually came through.
Like, I just don't understand his thing at all. And
the stutter step, or
well, I do want to talk about the stutter step as well. Do you guys think that's within the spirit of the rule?
Within the spirit of the rule,
it's the most American conversation to have. Like, all the Americans want to change the rules of soccer, but like the spirit of the rule, like I feel like it's kind of like a giant loophole here.
I mean, I think that, I see it in the comments here, but I feel like Neymar has always done that. Like, that's just been like his MO, like that's just what he's about. He does that little stutter step when he's going up to the ball, and everyone's just kind of adapted it a little bit. And I'm not sure why, because I don't like it. Like, I just think that, going up there, picking your corner and just, putting it where where you're aiming or where you want to go with it with some power gives you a huge advantage, other than, stutter stepping, getting close to the ball, and then just kind of swinging your leg to where you want to go, hoping that waiting for the keeper to make the move first. And like I said, if the keeper just stays patient, I feel like they definitely have the advantage.
I am very anti stutter step, and I'm right there with you. If I was a coach or a manager, I would just not allow my players to do it, right? Especially if it was like a youth program. I would say, hey, just step up and hit it. Like you said, pick your spot. You're in control. Make the keeper go make a save rather than playing this guessing game with him, which almost, takes away from your own rhythm and your run up. So I'm very anti stutter step. Frank, what are your thoughts?
It's just not within the spirit of the rule. It's the basketball equivalent of like you're constantly pump faking and leaning into guys, you draw fouls. It's like it's hard to watch. I don't like it at all. It would be hard to officiate though. Like, how are you going to actually say if someone like did or did not stop? This kind of happens in NHL penalty shoots too. So like the guy kind of stops, you're really not supposed to, like whatever. Anyway, Neymar takes that penalty and then is immediately talking shit. Like, what? It is the most shameful exit, and he retires from international football right after the match. It couldn't have gone worse for Neymar. He's the only Brazilian crying. It looked like he was kind of the only guy who cared at the same time. But just like a really shameful end to a disappointing international career. But then at the same time, he's the all-time leading scorer. It's confusing. I didn't like any of it. I thought it was all bad.
Fair.
Yeah, I think that he, we talked about this before in an earlier show. Like, he was lucky to be on the squad. We thought that some other people maybe got, snubbed a little bit, and it was more of maybe not a political thing, but just getting Neymar that last World Cup, appearance. And this felt like, a send-off kind of, like, here's your goal, but in fairness, the keeper was chirping Neymar pretty hard prior to him stepping up to take that PK. So I get it. Like, at the end of the day, though, you lost the match.
Like, you can't say anything.
Like, yeah, you scored the goal, but at the end of the day, like, Norway's moving on, and your World Cup career is over now, and Brazil's going home. So, like, I get the give and take, and I think I understand what you're saying, and I do agree with you. Like, he probably should have scored the goal, grabbed the ball, ran to the center of the field, put it down, and if you score again, then do all the talking you want to do.
At the end of the game, too. Like, they had like one last cross. It wasn't like time was completely expired.
Yeah, no, they gave him a couple extra minutes there to make a little bit of a push. I thought this would be wild if they tied it up here at the end.
Brazil in general, it's just in disarray for me. Like, I think they have to say goodbye to this entire era and restart. And hopefully Esteval comes back and they should have picked Pedro instead of Neymar. But I think I was saying, like, Ancelotti, like, just don't even go back to Brazil. Just go straight back to, I think he's Italian, right? Just go, change your flight. You're out.
I love Don Carlo. Come on.
He's got to be done though, right? Like, there's no chance you can survive this.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, losing Rafinha early in the tournament hurt. You didn't bring Pedro. Instead you bring Neymar. You don't have Esteval, who's hurt. He's huge. They played better than I thought they were going to play. Truthfully, they were better than France and Spain and XG in this tournament, which is wild to think about.
Never actually looked like that though. I didn't think so.
They didn't. No, they didn't. That's why I was very shocked. Like when I saw the stat that they were like leading in XG, but no, they didn't look like that this tournament. Like they didn't. If you watch the matches, it didn't look like they were France, controlling the game and the ball and everything. But yeah, maybe they did enough. I don't know. Obviously, that the Brazil fans in that country are going to be really hard on Ancelotti and that team.
Mm-hmm. There's no room for error when you're managing Brazil, right? This was clearly a failure for that team at the World Cup. They expected to be definitely closer than the round of 16, let alone winning the whole thing. So I think that's the biggest thing they probably have to look at is this guy going to get us to the next level? Is he going to be our guy in 2030? And the answer is probably no.
Well, they've gone backwards. They made it to the round of 8 in 22. So they've gone in reverse. I think there's no way he survives it. Like, I just don't think the Brazilians will have it. They tried this thing out with an international manager, and I just don't think they're going to give this guy any slack at all.
I wouldn't expect them to be honest with you. When you have a tournament like that, when you have all that talent, and me and BTP talked about them maybe not making the right personnel decisions, I would have loved to see Joao Pedro in this roster. I think he certainly deserved to be there. I'm not really sure what Endrick was doing there. Neymar, I think we can all agree, was just kind of there for the farewell tour. But now they know what to work with, right? They got 4 years to prepare. Clearly it wasn't enough this season. So we'll see what happens. Frank, do you watch Love Island by chance?
No.
From our good friend A Business. Had to put that one out there.
No, I would have to. I think you'd have to pay me.
Yeah, fair. I suffered through 3 episodes with my wife, and then I moved to that side of the fence too. I think you're gonna have to pay me.
I'm really blessed that my wife does not watch that show, and I don't even get asked, and I will avoid it as hard as I can.
There you go, smart man right here. Frank, what are your thoughts on this U.S. game tonight? Big one tonight against Belgium in the round of 16. We've been there against Belgium in this round before, back in 2014, and it didn't go well for us. But 12 years later, new era of U.S. soccer here. We're the betting favorite, which is absurd.
I was going to start with that too. That just feels. I'm confident in USA tonight, but it feels a little skewed. Like, is the American money just driving this line way up? Like, I would love to see the public, like the sharp stats here, but.
Yep.
I feel like we should be like a plus 120 dog. That feels more right. So I don't like the value there at all. But how can you not be confident in this team, especially getting Balogun back? That's the big story that like people have to talk about, right? Like, I thought Pepe was actually going to step in and do a good job, because we all were told that there was no way for this to possibly be reversed. I think that was the storyline, right? Like, that was the line.
Yeah.
Oh, can't do it. Oh, I guess you can. FIFA can do whatever they want because they're FIFA. So I don't know. I'm really happy he's back though. I thought the call, like, I'm not some like soccer rules expert, but I know sports. It looked totally incidental, and I think it's the right move. I think it's crazy that there's people on Twitter now being like, I'm rooting for Belgium and I'm an American because this is wrong and Trump interfered. Like, you were probably a American fan to begin with if that's what you're doing tonight. So I'm pumped to watch him get out there. I think he's going to come out just completely on fire. Is it fair to say like this is the biggest game since 2002?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Has to be, right?
Has to be 100%.
And one that they can win.
Yeah, it's amazing we're favored on home soil. Like this could change the future of U.S. soccer. Like absolutely. Sure. I know that's been said 100 times, like probably since we held the World Cup in '94. But like this really feels like it's true this time, where if you advance past Belgium, a European nation, which you've always struggled with, I mean, the spirits will just be at an all-time high, and you'll have a whole generation of kids who grew up knowing that like we can compete.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. And, you know, despite us being the favorite in this match, the betting favorite, I still think we have this underdog mentality, the team does. And I think it's good for us as well, because you said it, we are facing a European nation, a top 10 team in the world right now, a team that, you know, we've historically struggled against. But this is, a new era of U.S. soccer. This is arguably the biggest match in this country's history, to be honest with you. And you said it, Frank. There's going to be a lot of kids looking back at this match specifically 10, 15 years down the road. And maybe this is what sparked their love for U.S. soccer, whatever it may be. So huge match here tonight. I want to have faith. I try to be realistic with this U.S. soccer team because they've let me down before, but I got a lot of faith in them tonight. I think we'll play well against Belgium, especially because Belgium hasn't looked all that good this tournament either. Struggled against Egypt, struggled against Iran, obliterated New Zealand when they needed to win the group, but then needed, 2 late goals just to force extra time against Senegal, needed a PK late in stoppage time to get by Senegal. So they haven't looked all that great. U.S. has. I think we're playing a lot better soccer at the moment. And, I think there is probably a little bit of an American tax on that price on the betting board right now. I think every American is pressing that USA button, and for good reason. I think we can do it. So we'll see. BTP, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on USA to advance. I got them as soon as the Belgian news came out at -110. Nice. Like, it's just, we're the better side here. And, Belgium's midfield are older. They don't play very good defensive ball. I think that Pulisic is going to have a field day down that side. Belgium, having him out there is going to open up that whole back line, create chances for everyone on the pitch. He should be able to attack those 2 center backs for Belgium all day long. And I just, that number to me for USA to advance, I don't know what it's at now, but I got it at -110. It just, that felt like, I just think they could win this in regular time. Like you said, I mean, they struggled all tournament. We had high hopes for them coming into the tournament. Yeah. We were high on them, but they just haven't lived up to that expectation. Their attack has been weak. Their midfield has been slow. Their backline has not been impressive. I mean, obviously they have a world-class keeper in net that, can obviously show up at any time and take over a match. But I go back to the Senegal game. Senegal created 3.58 XG in that match. I mean, Mane had a day going down the same side that Pulisic's going to be on.
Yep.
Ismail Assar had just an unreal game. I think that's going to be Balogun today, or tonight, I should say. And just, I think this USA team is going to be fired up. Again, at home soil, the crowd's going to be rocking. They're full of confidence. They've shown that we have some depth, that we have stamina, and that, I wouldn't be surprised. I said this yesterday on another show I did, a hot take, but I think if they beat Belgium, which I think they will tonight, that there is a possibility that we could match up with France in the semis. I really do believe they have a chance against someone like Spain or Portugal. I just do. Like, I like what I've seen from them so far this tournament. And it's a hot take, but it feels like they have the pieces in place to make a run here.
What was going on in the last Belgium match where they had to pull Doku? I was like I was doing something, I tuned in, and it was like Doku and De Bruyne were on the bench. I didn't understand what had happened there because they were down 2-0.
They got pulled.
So they got pulled in like the 60th minute, I want to say.
56th minute.
Okay.
Is that not a gigantic red flag that you're pulling those guys? I mean, it worked, but like
after the second goal too. It was right after
like that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, their midfield has been really bad, like getting back and tracking the ball and just like being any sort of defensive, prowess back there. So teams have just been attacking that midfield and that center backs all game long. So yeah, I mean, I think obviously they made the switch and it worked for them. Maybe they make some adjustments in the starting 11 today. Who knows?
I don't know how you can't feel confident though. Like I feel like every American tonight is saying exactly what we're saying. Like I haven't heard the opinion of anyone who's like, this is fake news. Like this team is like they have a big hole. Like where is the big hole? I don't understand. Like where's our huge weakness? People said it was going to be the goalie, but Freese has been good.
I don't think there is one right now. That's what I'm saying. Like I really do believe, and I know I'm going to get shit for it, and people are going to, in the comments say that I'm, smoking a bozo pack or whatever Bisney's saying over there. Like, I really do believe that aside from France, that the USA can go toe to toe with anyone in this tournament.
Aside from France, interesting. So even Spain, you like them matched up against Spain too?
I do. I mean, Spain doesn't impress me that much. I mean, yeah, it's still Spain. They're one of the top teams in the world, but like, I don't think they're going to come out. Yeah, maybe they control a ton of possession in that game, but I don't think they would come out and walk all over us.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, I think that'd be a very, very defensive match. So,
yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that the USA has plenty of skill and talent in that midfield to slow a team like Spain or Portugal down, in attack. And our defense has been playing great. I mean, the back line's been great. Free's been great. And as long as Pulisic is healthy, and you got Balogun to, keep that back line of whoever they're playing honest, and have to account for him, breaking them down. I think that's a huge weapon for the US.
I also think the state of the locker room is definitely lifting this team up too, because we have seen it. They are confident. They are playing with a lot of confidence, and it's not something you see from this American soccer side ever. I've said it in the past that we come into these international tournaments almost knowing like, is this the game we get eliminated, right? Is this where some European powerhouse just runs all over us? And that hadn't been the case this year. It's almost flipped completely. And hey, we can play with these guys, And I think I saw a quote from Berhalter that Pochettino told him, Sebastian Berhalter, that we're Americans, we don't take shit. And that's kind of how they're playing on the pitch right now, and it's working out. And if you bring that mentality into this game against Belgium, a team that has struggled to produce offensively, a team that is definitely getting up there in age, is certainly past their golden generation. I mean, yeah, why not us? Why can't we pull off this upset and then keep that momentum rolling into the later rounds against some of the bigger top dogs of the tournament? So it's fun to see, man. I really hope we keep it rolling tonight against Belgium, because I do not want this to come to an end.
I don't want to either. I want to be singing "Take Me Home" all night long tonight. Yes, so,
exactly.
How cool was that to see in England last night? I was like borderline worried for those people, though. I was like, I have never been to Azteca, but this is probably not going to end well for all these thumb in Mexico.
I hope everyone got home safe.
Yeah, just run to your cars or whatever and get the hell out of there as fast as possible.
Yeah, like in America, you can do that kind of stuff. They don't like divide the fans and everything, but I don't think that really flies in other countries.
No,
I
don't think so either.
Yeah.
Oh man, well, what a game last night between England and Mexico. We're in for a thriller tonight with the US and Belgium, as well as Portugal and Spain this afternoon. Frank, what are your thoughts on that match this afternoon? Ronaldo taking on the entire country of Spain, going head to head. Can he lead them to an upset, or is this a game where you think Spain kind of just rolls through?
Well, I agree with you. I don't think Spain has been that impressive, both you guys, but I think they're kind of due. And Portugal also hasn't looked impressive. I think they've just been a little bit shakier. I think this is the game that Spain finally breaks out of their shell a little bit and puts it on them. I don't expect any extra time here. I like Spain to be, I'm thinking 2-0 or maybe even 3-1.
I like that. BTP, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's hard because, I have futures in Portugal, so, I'll be cheering for Portugal. But I agree with Frank. I mean, I don't really think either team has really hit their stride here. We expected a lot more from Portugal this tournament, and they just have not produced at all. And Spain, I'm leaning Spain. If I'm betting with my head and my brain, I'm leaning with Spain tonight or today. to, get the job done. I think they're in the better form right now, but it's hard to count out this Portugal team who's just full of talent. They just have not been able to kind of really maybe figure it out yet. And maybe they do figure it out this game. I mean, they played Spain very tough in the Nations League, ended up beating them in penalties. So maybe they come into this game with some confidence that, hey, we can beat this Spain team. But it's going to take, a full team effort from them against, Lamine Yamal and Mikel and, whoever else they play on the left there, and Dani Olmo, in the midfield, and Pedro and all them. So it's going to be very tough for Portugal. But I just feel like both of these teams just kind of have not hit their stride yet.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm right there with you. But both teams playing well below the ceiling that we know they're capable of. And I see it the same way as both of you, Frank. I'm right there with you. I think 2-0 Spain is what we get. I went with Spain on the money line and the under 3.5 at plus 129. Getting a little greedy there because Spain, obviously, money line by themselves, super playable. But, I mean, look at what Portugal has done or really hasn't done this tournament. They drew against Congo. One shot on target, scored in the 6th minute, nothing else for the rest of the game. Then you beat up on Uzbekistan. Okay, cool. We expected that. You get dominated by Colombia in a scoreless draw. And then you needed a comeback win with the help of VAR to beat a Croatian team. After surviving all of that, now you play the number 2 team in the nation, who, again, like we talked about, has not reached their ceiling. And I think Spain kind of lets loose today and really dominates Portugal. And I could see Portugal getting shut out. I mean, Spain has yet to concede a goal in this tournament. I don't necessarily see Portugal's offense doing enough to produce. I mean, one shot on target against Congo in the 6th minute of the game, and then you just sat back and let the game come to them. So against Spain, that's not going to happen. I like Spain to win this 2-0. So going with that same game parlay for plus 129 for myself.
Here's something that I'm surprised we don't see more of. When that Brazil-Norway game started yesterday, it was immediate that Norway was pressing them. They were going to bring their offense as high as they could, press for a turnover, and try to jump on them early. And that didn't really happen. Like they controlled the ball and everything, and then Brazil misses the penalty, and eventually the game flips. But why don't more nations try to do this? If you're the underdog like Portugal is tonight, I would try to come out there and just a full press immediately. I wonder if
I think that's what the U.S. have been doing.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's why they've been having so much success. I mean, they've been coming out. Their strategy's been coming out, finding that early goal, and then finding another one, not taking their foot off the gas, building a lead. Because Shags and I have talked about this all tournament. These teams that go up 1-0 and then sit back and think they're just going to wait that out the rest of the game, end up conceding a late one in extra time, or and then go and lose on penalties, whatever. It hasn't worked. So I feel like the U.S. is finding success with this, and I agree with you, Frank. I think more teams in Portugal should come out and go right after Spain. They have the bodies to be able to get back, play the counter if Spain does come down back down the pitch on the counter. But yeah, I mean, I think USA have had success doing this tournament with just coming out and going right after teams.
I think a lot of the teams are maybe worried about leaving themselves open to that counterattack. And, if you're an underdog, the last thing you want to do is give up an early one and then be playing from behind the entire match. So that's why I would think that maybe less underdogs are pressing and being aggressive early on. Clearly, it worked for Norway. And, maybe it's because they do have just the personnel that's able to press like that, because it is Erling Haaland. He's a physical specimen. So, as far as teams like, when, Congo coming into the round of 32 and Ghana even like really wanting to keep things defensive and keep matches low scoring, it's not in their best interest maybe to press and leave themselves open on the back line. But it clearly worked out for Norway. If I'm the manager of more of an underdog team, I'm probably going the opposite of, hey, we're just going to park the bus, make this a 0-0 game. And I know that's boring for the fans, but I think that's kind of the underdog's best interest in moving on in these matches. But I mean, you said it, Frank. It worked out for Norway, and they were fearless and played that way from the start. Clearly had a game plan in mind that they wanted to stick with, and it worked out for them. So maybe we see that in these later rounds. Maybe we see the underdogs pressing more. I'm sure Norway will probably do that against England in the quarterfinals, really disrupt that offense. So it'll be interesting to see how these teams play going forward. But yeah, it was cool to see Norway actually being aggressive and pressing despite being the clear underdog against Brazil in that matchup.
Yeah, for sure. You have to have the personnel. And, before this tournament started, everyone was talking about how Portugal might be the most talented nation here. Like they're the darling pick, like the dark horse. Like it sounds like a lot of people have their tickets right now and they can't be feeling too good. But if you have the personnel like that, show it. Like don't play scared. I just can't stand that. I would never manage a club that way.
And I think that's what they did the first game against Congo. They scored the one goal, and then they just kind of sat back, took their foot completely off the gas, kicked the ball around the pitch, and then boom, they give up a late one and end up, drawing and, not winning this group. And here they are now facing Spain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, interesting to see what happens. But wild stuff. It's been a wild tournament already. We're in for two more phenomenal matches today. And Frank, people are already just loving your game already. Takeover Embiid, a 975 today on Geo History. Do you have time to play with us?
Let's do it.
Are you able to do some GeoSports? Now, have you played?
We can do any of the three. You want to do sports, history, footy?
What do you think? BTP, what do you suggest?
Either sports or footy. You guys pick.
You haven't played today, Frank?
Footy's the only one I haven't played today, but I'll need some help on footy. My soccer knowledge is not as deep as you guys.
Let's do some footy. Let's do some footy. Why not? Takeover Embiid said footy. Jackson, get up here if you'd like to play with us. You're more than
bring
welcome.
him up. Oh, he doesn't want to
come up. He said no. That's okay. You can just hang out in the chat. That's all right.
That's all right.
I'll muted though.
Let's do it.
Hey, there he is. There he is. All right, Geo Footy, folks. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Swansea City became one of Britain's most famous supporter ownership stories while based in this city.
It's got to be Britain.
Well, we're not going to be far off here. Starting off early.
Got to be Britain. All right, who wants to help out with the British geography?
I mean, I feel like it seems like it's pointing you outside of London. Like I would just go right in the heart of that island there. Split the difference.
Use the test. Take the test.
I think is it south? Is it south?
Southwest England.
Jeff is saying Southwest England. We've got a couple of Wales in chat.
You guys know better than me. Fire up Wales.
I think it is Southwest. It's in Wales.
SPJ is confident.
He's confident in Wales.
The
he is letting us know.
Looks like there's more than London. I'm surprised.
I have to say though, SPJ has steered us wrong though.
Yeah, but I trust him with Britain. I trust him with Britain.
All right.
But
he sent us to the tip last time, and it was not the tip.
I'm crazy. This isn't Wales down here, right?
It is. That's Wales definitely down here.
Is that Wales?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm crazy then. All right. Wales, Southwest. Well, I mean, here, we're going to confirm our location. Love that little. What do we think, chat? What do we think of that mark? Do we like that?
I like it.
I like it.
All right.
Up.
Embiid says up. Like all the way to this next island?
Right on the coast?
I don't think so.
No, I think we're good right there.
Maybe on the coast there.
That's a little metropolitan area, right? I like it. I'm hitting it. We're locking it in. Over the water.
Oh.
He tried.
Damn.
They tried to tell us. Tried to tell us. Swansea by the sea, of course. Of course. Use the test to take the test, people. Swansea City rescued from liquidation in 2002 when the Swan Supporters Trust took an initial 19.5% stake as part of a takeover led by local businessmen, later growing to around 21%. Club climbed from the bottom tier of English football to the Premier League by 2011, becoming the first Welsh club to reach it. Won the 2013 League Cup 5-up. Yeah, they really did. Wow. About a decade? Jeez. American investors Steve Kaplan, and Jason Levian bought a controlling stake in 2016. There you have it, folks.
No wonder they're
Swansea
not
Whales
anymore.
No wonder that that private equity money took over. All right.
This is where people go wrong, though. They're gonna read this. If you try to go too fast, you read this as like, "Where's Manchester?"
Okay. Erling Haaland. He helped Manchester City win its first Champions League title in the 2023 final in this city. So where was the 2023 UCL final? Where was that played?
Constantinople.
Yeah?
Yep.
Beast McNeese is confident with that one.
Constantinople.
I feel like it's always in a huge city. So
Yeah. Istanbul.
right there, right in the middle.
Right there. We know where this one is. That one's right on the water. We found this one. All right, we're locking that one in. Istanbul 100%.
Bang.
Beast McNeese knows his stuff. Let's go.
Pull.
Man City beat Inter Milan 1-0 June 10th, 2023. Rodri scored the winner in the 68th minute. City's first UCL title, completing the treble under Pep, alongside the Premier League and the FA Cup. There we have it.
Bang.
Luis Suarez began his senior career at Nacional in this capital city before starring in Europe.
Uruguayan, right?
Mm.
So the capital of Uruguay is really low. It's actually like, I think it's the southernmost capital of the Americas, Montevideo.
Really? Like
Yeah.
that guy down there?
I'm thinking that's it.
Let me let Scooby in real quick.
I'm pretty sure if it's the capital city, I think it's Montevideo.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Chess says Montevideo.
Works for me.
All right. Send it.
Works for me. All right. There we go. Show me Montevideo. That'll do. That'll do. Suarez debuted for Nacional in May of 2005 at age 18, scored 12 goals in 34 matches before he was signed for 800,000 euros in July 2006. Moved to Ajax in 2007, Liverpool in 2011, Barcelona in 2014, Atletico Madrid in 2020, returned to Nacional in 2022. Boom. Your teeth
I saw
are
Suarez
offsides.
this year at in Miami. Still kind of got it. It was fun. I forgot he was even on the team, and I was like, "Oh, this is a nice surprise, Suarez."
He's on the pitch. I mean, dude, they got everybody on that Miami team. Busquets,
No, it's all
Jordi
Mexico. He
Alba.
just got whoever he wanted, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Casemiro's coming over there. You name it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Casemiro too. Jeez.
Yep.
The 2026 World Cup final is scheduled to close the largest tournament in FIFA history in this town.
Okay.
Jersey. That was easy.
East Rutherford. Let's see how
Yeah.
close can we get that. Is that like
No,
up here?
it's. I think it's closer to the tip of the island. On
Closer to
the
the tip of the
you got
island.
to go left.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong. Okay, I think it's a little further south. I don't know though.
what do we think of that, Mark?
I think it's a little more inland.
More inland, yeah. Okay. Chat, what do we
That looks
think?
good.
Close enough. Within 10 miles, right? That's what we're
I think
searching.
this is 100.
Within 10 miles. Please and thank you.
Bang.
That'll do.
We're putting it around.
That'll do. Gotta be Kansas City, the Manhattan of the Midwest. That is what they call us out here, let me tell you. Oh, Jeff. 2026 FIFA World Cup, jointly hosted by the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. First 48-team tournament expanded from 32 teams. Final schedule for Sunday, July 19th, 2026 at MetLife Stadium. Really, MetLife, like out of all, I mean, out of SoFi, out of Hard Rock, out of Arrowhead Stadium, like you choose MetLife. Yes, I had to throw Arrowhead in there.
It's just it's where it's located, the time
Exactly.
zone, the travel, the airports, the international, how big.
Right.
I think that's it. I don't think it's really because of the stadium itself, unfortunately.
I thought the Rose Bowl would have been cool again.
That'd have been cool.
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
But like seeing the games at like SoFi, I mean, that's just like that would be so sick to just like be in a dome, obviously, with that wraparound scoreboard, you know, fairly new stadium. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Well, I think Jerry World was like the second in the running. They got
Oh, really? That would have been good too.
Yeah. There was some problem about the seating or something, but I don't know. Like sending everyone to Dallas Fort Worth doesn't sound that cool.
Yeah, New York makes the most sense for sure. All right, last but not least, Hakimi. He was born in this capital city before becoming a Moroccan national team star. Now,
I can't name one city in Morocco, so
it wasn't.
I'm guessing it's closer to Spain here.
I would guess so as well.
What I think he was born in Madrid.
Oh, really?
Really? That's what I was going to ask. Was he born in Morocco, or was he born elsewhere? Because I actually don't know.
I mean, if we guess the tip of Morocco, we're not going to be that far off.
Because I'm pretty sure he went. I'm pretty sure he was in the Madrid Academy.
No? Was he? Our guy Drip was saying he's born in Madrid.
Okay. Well, Madrid is like right in the center of Spain. I know where Madrid is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was in the Madrid Academy. And I'm pretty sure he was born in Madrid.
All right, let's roll with Madrid. I think that's what we want to work with. Now, is it this big guy right there in the center, or?
Well, it's so desertous. This is not easy. We go.
It's not like up in this vicinity, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's really close to the middle here. I kind of like where you are. I think that's it.
That metropolitan area. Okay.
I like that.
Any qualms? Speak now. Let's lock it in. Here we go. Ball knowledge right there from the team.
This is a serious score. 998.
Dude, we play for real around these parts. All right.
I've never got higher than 995 in GeoSports, so this is big for me. That's my highest score ever.
Let's go.
Great. Come on.
Come on.
Dude, when we first started playing these games daily, we were shooting for the 900, right? Let's get a 90%, let's get an A. And then we did well. And so now we bumped that up to like a 95. We're trying to get 950 every single time.
We're playing like a scramble in golf, but it's okay.
Exactly.
No, it is. It is. It essentially is exactly what it is. Yeah.
You know, some people, they bring the sports knowledge. Some people bring the geography. We've got chat helping us out. It's a full team effort around these parts.
Yep.
But we get
the leaderboard. We're probably going to be on the leaderboard now.
Oh, we're definitely on the leaderboard. Oh no, am I not signed in? Hold on.
It'll still track it if you just sign in.
It'll still track it. All right, let me sign in. God, come on now.
Could have been on the leaderboard.
Hey man, we got on the leaderboard on GeoSports plenty.
A lot of thousands on there.
Other emailing.
Highly contested.
We did have 1,000 last show, didn't we? Shags?
Pretty sure. Yes. Yeah. On Friday actually.
Yeah, I think we
had
1,000. Yeah.
I'm telling you, we play for the perfect score around these parts.
Yeah. We got some good help in chat too, so
definitely goes a long way. That's for sure. Back to GeoFooty. See today's results. Here we go. Oh, back to the results summary. There we go. All right, we got it up now. Leaderboard 998, seventh. We're gonna take it.
All right, we take.
Definitely take that. Top 10.
I mean, CR7. It's a sign. Just saying. I'm just saying.
7. You're looking for the Ronaldo signs today. That's
just what you're all day, brother.
Anything to rationalize Portugal, right?
All day.
Who wears 7 for us? Reina?
That's Reina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reina.
Yeah. Could be a Reina. Okay. Off the bench. Winner.
I like the way that sounds.
I'm blanking. Who's 7 for Spain? Is that Torres? Ferran Torres?
I think you're right.
I think that's Torres.
I think you're right.
Off the bench.
So. He's off the he would be off the bench, but We got to go CR7 in that first
CR7
game.
it is.
Yeah.
Yep, CR7 it is. You heard it. Once Shags realized you could zoom in on the map, it raised our game. Look, man, use the test to take the test. That's all I'm going to say, all right? And I will say, Frank, that little toggle, confirm location, that has saved our ass a couple of times.
I got you guys.
So
are you guys doing do you guys have a group?
We don't really have a group. We kind of just, I mean, we play on stream right here. I mean, we play at least one, if not twice, on the morning spread every single day.
We have the groups though, in case you guys want it.
Do you? Okay, we're gonna have to get a little betting news. Yeah. Back we go.
So hit those 3 lines in the top. And hit groups, and you can just fire one up for everyone who's listening.
Oh, there we go.
There we go, folks.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking.
And then just they can use that code, or you can just copy and hit invite friends.
Beautiful. All right, folks. You heard it. You're now we're gonna have actual data that shows how good we are at this game, and you can feel free to compete if you'd like. Join that betting news group on GeoFooty. Love that, man. Hell yeah. What else you got? What other new features for this game that you got to tell about us?
So if you go detailed results, you can kind of like look and like you've probably seen this before.
Yeah. Okay.
Go back. I'll show you something else. Have you seen stats? Have you gone to stats?
Maybe not. Oh yes, for the GeoSports. Yeah, we've noticed.
This will track all your days as long as you're signed in.
Love that.
And then go ahead. Go. I'll just show Pro for a second, real quick, because some people still might not know it exists. GeoFooty Pro Home. Oh,
GeoFooty Pro Mode?
Pro Mode.
Here we go.
So it's got all this other stuff in here. So if you just want to do World Cup, you want to do previous days, random rounds. Random rounds is kind of cool because you can't cheat on there.
What do you mean you can't cheat on there? What do you
mean? A lot of people, like some of those people who got 1,000 today, maybe you're not like the most honest of players.
Fair. Right.
And if you do random round, you don't know what question's coming. So you can't just open a new browser and play again.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, fair. All right. I like it, man. Love it. Cool. GeoFooty, GeoSports, and then GeoHistory as well. That's one of my personal faves, to be honest with you, because that tests all my university knowledge, which has gone out one ear at this point in my life. But love it, man. What else? Anything else to show the kids about these Geo games, about anything else going on in your life? What do you got to talk about?
Man, I think I'm going to get off this call and make a video about Brazil. I think that's going to be the video I make today. We got some pretty cool just like promotions lined up for GeoSports. We had GFed. You guys know GFed?
Yeah. I noticed it. So he did the questions today.
He wrote the questions.
Let's go.
If you guys want to host for GeoFooty, we could do that too.
Okay.
If you guys want to make the questions one day, that could be fun. But that's a cool thing we have now. We're doing like these creator hosts, and they get to get involved and share it with their audiences. So a couple more of those coming. Brazil video coming. Yeah, man, just trying to grow.
Awesome. And actually, I was supposed to ask you about this, but the Jaylen Brown video that you made about the Jaylen Brown trade and the whole Boston Celtics ownership group, give a little insight on that real quick.
So I've done a couple videos about just like the state of money in sports. The first one I did was about youth sports. And that's like, I feel actually more passionate about that because pro sports is like, look, I think you probably shouldn't have private equity coming in to own pieces of teams. Like it's not really good for anyone. They just want to flip it in 5 to 7 years. They don't really have the fan in mind at all. And that's kind of like a fact. Like I don't imagine them being in one of these meetings and being like, no, let's make less for the fan. It's kind of unimaginable now. But for the Jaylen Brown one, the Celtics actually took private equity money. It was a little weird how they did it. Like they took the money first. You're supposed to not do that. You're supposed to have the primary owner like have more in the game. He really didn't at first, but the NBA turned a blind eye to it. They take this money. You know, it looks kind of similar right now between Jaylen Brown and Paul George's contract. But Paul George is probably not getting another contract. So long term, he's way cheaper than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's already in a supermax. They were going to have to pay him another gigantic contract in addition to Tatum and whoever else is on that roster. It's not cheap. So the private equity guys, at least like the theory goes, they were like, we don't want this liability on our sheet. And when we go to sell the team, we don't want to have all these expenses. Would the team be as good with Paul George? Probably not, but he'll be, 80% of him maybe. It's not going to affect our bottom line. Everyone's still going to buy season tickets. We'll still be the Celtics. We'll still definitely compete in the East. So I compared it to a Jersey Mike sub. So
I love that analogy, man.
I said, look, I love Jersey Mike's. I've noticed there's a little bit less meat on there, but I still buy it.
Yeah, right.
That's good.
No, phenomenal analogy, man. And yeah, just that's private equity, not just coming into sports, but coming into every industry in life. So gotta love it, man. Well, Frank,
it's poisonous for sports though. Like it's not a match. I'm super against it. They never used to do this. It changed like right during COVID, and I hope they outlaw it.
Well, and you said it. They don't have the fan in mind, right? Which should be at the forefront of every sports owner's mind is how can we enhance this experience for the fan, keep them coming back, keep them happy, because that's what it's all about. So great insight, though. Phenomenal stuff, Frank. We appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you sharing your insight. What are you rooting for in this U.S. game? Any bets you need to share with us?
I'm sure I'll throw something in. I mean, I'm all hyped up on Balogun, but that little Pulisic conversation got me hyped up too. So I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'll get crazy tonight. Use some bonus cash.
There you go.
But U.S., I'm even though I don't love the value, I'm a patriot. I'm still going with the U.S. and I'm going with Spain as well.
Let's go. Love it, man. Well, Frank Michael Smith, we appreciate you, sir. Give the man a follow on X. Play his Geo Games, GeoSports, Geo History, Geo Footy, all the above. We enjoy him here on the Morning Spread on the Betting News Network, and we hope you do as well. So, Frank, appreciate you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your week, and go USA.
You too, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Frank.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, Frank. What a guy, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly a perfect score. Wouldn't that be cool to get a perfect score with the guy? And I'll be honest, that's on me. They were trying to tell me, hey, Wales is on the other side of the water. Just me not being patient again. Wanted to get through it. But nevertheless, phenomenal stuff.
It was good, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Give the guy a follow at Frank Michael Smith. Play his Geo Games, Geo Footy, Geo History, all that good stuff. Because we enjoy it every single day right here on the Morning Spread. Now, Mr. BTP, we have talked about it a little bit, but we got 8 minutes remaining on this show. We're going to do a ceremonial shotgun per usual, but we're going to cook up a little parlay. We kind of gave our thoughts on these two matches as well, but anything specific in concrete in this Portugal and Spain match that you'll be sweating out today?
Yeah, so I mean, I took a couple bets. I'll give out one. I am on Spain team total over 1.5 at plus money. Like I said, I mean, when it comes to gambling, you giving out picks, you got to bet with your head. As much as I'd love to bet with my heart and go on Portugal here, I got to lean with the team that's in better form right now. I'm hoping that Portugal come out and show a better performance than they have in these other games, but. Yeah, Spain to score 2 goals against this Portugal team that we've seen kind of struggle a little bit. Colombia found success against them. Congo got a goal against them. So I think the Spain attack, and if Lamine has a day, could find 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I actually misspoke earlier sharing my parlay. It's actually Spain in the under 4.5 at plus 129. If you wanted the 3.5, which is insane. Which is why I went with the 4.5. I saw the 3.5 at like plus 176, and well, can I get another goal of cushion for plus money? And I could. Lucky Rebel hanging the plus 129 for the under 4.5 here. I like the 3.5 as well at plus 176. I do think this is going to be a 2-0 Spain win, maybe 2-1. And then I got the cushion with the 4.5 if it does go 3-1 Spain, but not impressed with Portugal. I think Spain will be able to flex their muscle and really just make it tough on Portugal offensively to create anything. Eventually, I do think Spain's going to break away for 1 or 2. So I like Spain in a low-scoring match, plus 129, getting a little greedy as their money line is playable by itself. But I'm rolling with this because, again, very little faith in this Portuguese team, and I like what I've seen from Spain. So more faith in them kind of flipping the switch and turning things around when it matters most. So Spain in the under for me. And then as far as USA and Belgium goes, any specific bets in that one for yourself? Or actually, you took 2 advance, right?
Yep. USA to advance. Minus 110. I got it at. I think they could win in regulation, but just to have that secure blanket there, take them to advance. I think they get the job done and continue on at the World Cup for us.
Please and thank you. That 2 advance number now priced at about minus 130-ish. If you do like the USA to move on, I went with the Drano bet at minus 125. I probably could have just taken the money line because I do think they get it done in 90 minutes as well, plus 145 on that regulation money line. But if it goes past 90, I'll take my bet back, and then I'll just root for the U.S. So I think this number has steamed up. Minus 125, a really bad number compared to what it was earlier in the week. But I got to have something on the boys. So USA Toronto bet for me, minus 125. Now we've got 2 matches today. We got about 4 minutes left. Let's cook up a parlay for the kids because
let's do it.
Do we cash? We cashed on Friday.
We cashed on Friday.
Let's go, folks.
People forget.
People forget. Look, these are not getting posted, folks, because sometimes they're right before kickoff of some of these matches, so it pays to tune in, ladies and gentlemen. So let's cook up another one. It might make the timeline, it might not, but if you're here right now, you're gonna get it. Starting with Portugal and Spain. What do we like in this one? I like the Spain team total angle.
Yeah. I do. I like that. I like both teams to score. I think we see a couple of goals in this game. I like Lamine Yamal to be shooting, although he's going against Mendes, which is never easy.
Do you want like a Spain to qualify and both teams to score at plus 134?
To be truthful with you, I don't really want to expose so much on Spain because I want Portugal to win.
All right, fair. We don't need to do that then. We don't need to do that.
Oh my God.
I'm liking both teams to score though, minus 156.
I like that for a parlay piece.
Okay.
I like that.
And then maybe turn to the shots market.
Okay. We could go right back to Mikel, shot on target.
Yep. We could do that.
That's been kind of money for us. What about
Ronaldo? Is he going to get one?
I actually gave him to score in the scribbles today.
Ooh, okay.
Plus 180 was hard to pass on. For Ronaldo to find the net, that just maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But getting him at plus 180 just, if he gets a pen, he gets a pen. Hey, that's a cash. I take it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You got to think he's finishing one. All right. Well, if we did both teams to score and Oyarzabal for a shot on target, those 2 legs is plus 104.
Okay, so we're plus money.
Okay, cool.
Anything else you like?
If we could add Ronaldo and get 3 legs at plus 160. Add Ronaldo for a shot on target.
I don't hate it.
Let's do that. Might as well.
Okay.
We only got 2 games to work with. 3 legs in Portugal, Spain, both teams to score. Oyarzabal and Ronaldo both for a shot on target, plus 160 for those 3 legs. Moving on, U.S. and Belgium.
Did we go with Yamal? Should we just do like the Yamal Ronaldo pair, shot on target?
Yeah, that'd probably. Oyarzabal is going to have 3 now as soon as we do this.
I know.
Yeah, let's do it.
I was literally just thinking about last game where like Yamal was just shooting everything.
Yeah. Well, and right. And so maybe that's a little extra motivator for this game is, hey, I put 7 shots on target last game.
Like I need to score,
Exactly. All right. So Lamine Yamal for a shot on target, Cristiano Ronaldo for a shot on target, and both teams to score in Portugal, Spain, plus 152.
Okay.
For those 3 legs. Moving on, USA and Belgium.
Yeah, we got to go USA to qualify, right? Yeah. We just have to.
And those 4 legs is plus 350 right now.
Oh, let's just end it there then.
Then we just leave it right there.
Right? And then we just hopefully go into the night just cheering for USA.
Sold. Okay. That's it. All right. That's all we need, folks.
Okay.
That's all we need. 4 legs. 4 legs. This may or may not get posted, but you're hearing it right here, right now. Spain and Portugal, both teams to score. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lamine Yamal for 1 shot on target. Pair that with the USA to qualify. We're getting plus 347. We're also getting. Do we have to go with a Balogun shot on target?
That's your call. I mean, plus 350, and all we need is if we get to a late game, it's just USA to move on is pretty nice. But
Balogun's going to have a shot on target. So
Balogun's probably going to score. So that's our guy.
All right, plus 473. Add Balogun for a shot on target.
If that comes back to haunt us, chat.
Yeah, we will. I know who said it. I know who said it. So I will be writing them a strongly worded letter if the only thing that doesn't hit is Balogun for a shot on target. But 5 legs, folks. 5 legs. Portugal and Spain, both teams to score. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lamine Yamal, both for a shot on target in the USA game. USA to qualify. And Balogun for 1 shot on target, plus 473 for those 5 legs.
I like it.
I think that'll do.
That'll do.
I think that'll do. All right. Well, that is basically all the time we have, folks. Tune back in 4 hours for Afternoon Betspresso to discuss more sports and this USA-Belgium game as well. But, Mr. BTP, we had good luck.
We got to do it again.
Yeah, when was that? Wednesday? We had good luck Wednesday as the United States took down Bosnia.
Yep.
And the mountains were blue. They're not as blue right now. It's also 12:02 p.m. on a Monday.
Blue light today.
Just letting everybody know it's 12:02 p.m. on a Monday. And we're shotgunning beers on camera because this is my life.
We got to do it for the boys, right?
I didn't do it enough this weekend, so what's one more lake soda?
Yeah, we didn't drink enough this weekend, so
right, certainly did not.
Yeah,
nowhere near it. All right, well, folks,
spirit of America, and in the proud spirit of our great country,
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
USA, baby! Woo! Yum! Delicious! USA, baby!
Let's go. Always got to get it done tonight.
Come on, man. USA, we need it. Please and thank you. Belgium, I hate your waffles. Go back to Europe. Please and thank you.
Thanks for
coming.
See you guys later.
Slowest shotgun of all time. Yeah, probably. Probably. Were you here on Wednesday? I told you. Block out 10 seconds at least. I will say I'm faster with a beer bong. If that's better or worse, I don't know, but much faster with a beer bong. All right, we're out of here. We will see you guys in 4 hours for Afternoon Betspresso. Appreciate you tuning in to the morning spread here. Shout out my guy betting the pitch. Shout out Jackson below. Shout out Frank Michael Smith as well for joining the show. Thank you to all of you for being here every single day. And we'll see you guys a little later. BTP, any last words for the folks?
Why not us?
Why not us, ladies and gentlemen?
Why not us?
For the stars, for the stripes, for all the above, go USA. We'll see you guys later. Fuck waffles. Adios. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do?
Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about